Hello there survivors, welcome back to another video on ARK Survival Ascended. Today I finally move into my western town that I've been building. We discover some secrets in one of the ruins on the map. And we finally take on the Manticore on Alpha difficulty to try and beat Scorched Earth. Let's get going. Okay, well it's time for a proper Cowboy Adventure. So this is our main base here in the desert, of course, where we have the underground cave base. We got the desert ruins rebuild, and I've got my group of horses right here. And today, we're gonna undertake a journey, because I've been working on my western town in the middle of the map. But it's definitely missing some horses there, so I'm gonna take them. I've just built a stables, so I figured that it would be good to move over some horses, see if we can make it, as well as it's probably a pretty fun adventure to try and get there. So yeah, today we're proper cowboys. We'll take this herd to the western city that we're building, the town that we're building, and we'll bring some life to it, and we'll see how well we'll do getting there. I think we pretty much follow the river, but of course we'll try to take the best route, because there is a Rex over there after all, and I probably do not want to run into more trouble than I need to. These are pretty high level horses and well bred up, and also leveled up, so we should be good with most things, but you never know. Looks so cool though. I feel like a proper cowboy. I should have done this more. I should do more adventures, more little trips on my horse. Oh, we're running into some trouble, but again, I think these horses are strong enough to handle quite a bit. Oh boy, we're causing trouble in the neighborhood now. Okay, boys, let's move on. Let's keep this herd moving. Look at us. Look at us, the proper cowboy. Galloping along. This is actually a really fun way to travel around. This is actually a really fun way to travel around. Oh boy. We got a Titan. Is that another one behind it? I think it might be two Titans here. Oh god. Well, let's not cause any trouble here, boys. Well, it does look straight out of a western looking at this. Really cool. Also, by the way, I finally brought over my brood chibi from the Overseer fight. So that's why I've got this cute little guy clipping through me. But yeah, I figured I might as well just bring it along. I feel like I'm a pretty good stage now in my survival adventure, that I shouldn't be dying that often, and if I do, I can probably get my stuff back anyway. Oh, there we go. That's actually a pretty cool color, the blue. There we go. Such a strong army of horses. It's kind of funny seeing them kick ass for a change. Okay, we are getting close now. We're underneath the train tracks. I love this skeleton, by the way. I should have built like a starter house there. Okay, we're still complete. Let's head up to the town. We are pretty much there. We can see the little ramp going up to the town right in front of us. Probably take care of this guy, because otherwise he's gonna annoy the rest of the herd. There we go. We're pretty much there now. We just have to go up this ramp, follow the train tracks basically, and then we are at our destination, our western town. And it will feel much more like a proper town, with a couple of horses in the newly built stables as well. And there we go, the town. And the proper stables right here. Okay, and with that we got some of these closed because there's horses in them, and then we got one settled up ready to go here in the middle. I thought that would make sense, because then you can just open up and ride out on your horse, all ready to go. But yeah, they're safe now. They're in the western town, and that means, you know, we're at least using a little bit of it, and it adds a little bit of extra life here to the town as well. Okay, so apparently there is a secret here, and I kind of want to check that out, because this is a very cool location. I've thought about maybe rebuilding it, but you know, there's only so many builds that I can do at the same time, and before you know it, we'll be on to the center, so we'll see how much time I have. But I've seen some stuff about there might be a secret here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's over here. So I think, yeah, if we use the pick, there we go. So you can destroy this wall and actually get through it. It's quite dark. I should have brought some light, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. But oh, I'm also very slow now because of the weight. But there should be something here. I don't know. Is this another rock? I think it might be. Let's get rid of this one as well. Okay, there we go. I think this is the secret hidden cave, which is quite cool. It's got some cool prehistoric drawings. That's pretty epic. Cool skeleton. I kind of wish... I mean... Ooh, is this something I can loot? I don't think it is. I mean, I love the fact that this is in the game. Don't get me wrong. This is a cool secret to discover. But I can't help but feel like there should be some kind of loot crate or something here to reward you for actually finding this. I mean, the drawings are very, very cool, but yeah, I don't know. It feels like there could be something more. Well, I guess that's the secret here. I think that's pretty much it. It's cool. It's very, very cool. Makes me wish I actually rebuilt this ruin as a base, I guess. But I mean, no, the ruin that we chose is pretty cool, and that one does have actually loot drops and even an artifact. So I think I'll stick with that for now. But it is a pretty cool secret, and I don't think many people know about that. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the last one to discover this, but it's a pretty cool place. Okay, time to do the Manticore boss fight. So I'm here doing it with one of my friends, and we're using some lightning wyverns, but it didn't go exactly to plan because we only managed to bring these ones. For some reason, they didn't all join us. And also, as you can see, we had some trouble actually whistling them to attack. They didn't really want to listen to us. I don't know why, but yeah. We kind of struggled a little bit, so for a moment here, I thought we were going to have to do the fight with just two wyverns that we were controlling ourselves, because for some reason, those wyverns just didn't want to listen, the whistles weren't working, nothing really was going according to plan. But eventually, we started getting some of them flying around and just trying to get them basically attacked by the Manticore, so that they would start fighting back, and slowly but surely we saw some lightning starting to happen. And then, yeah, it became a lot easier because we could sit back a little bit, try to get the remaining wyverns involved, and watch the show of lighting. At this point, I was still kind of worried because we didn't bring that many lightning wyverns, and I'm not sure like how quickly they would knocked out by his special attacks and stuff. So yeah, we're still trying to do as much as possible, shooting lightning from the distance, trying not to get hit ourselves, of course, by all the beams flying around. But yeah, around this point it was the turnaround, I think, where I started to believe that we might actually be able to do this, even though we didn't bring that many wyverns. And of course my friend, she spent a lot of time breeding these wyverns up, so they were pretty strong. Around this point though, the first of them started to get knocked out because of all these special attacks, and I thought this was game over, but you'll see they do a surprisingly good job of staying alive, even though there's like a ton of golems on there just trying to knock them out. I think a second one of the wyverns got knocked out here, and finally we lost one of our wyverns, but we were also very close to defeating the Manticore. So even though we didn't bring the entire army that we had ready, luckily we still managed to do the thing, which is very exciting because this is my first time eating Scorched Earth, which is really, really cool. And so it is time to collect our reward and of course ascend from Scorched to Aberration. But yeah, well, unfortunately that's not how we have. So for now we'll stick around on Scorched a little bit longer, I think.
You continue to impress, Survivor. As you have grown in strength, I have been searching Helena's memories, finding what I have forgotten all these long years. Her friends, and the journeys they had. Was it all for nothing? No. It had to be done, so that one day you could exist. Together, you and I, we can put this right. You must travel onwards, Survivor, for your greatest trials are still to come.
So, that's how I went from squeezing water from a cactus to fighting a Mandy Whatsit in a ghost town.
Wicked.
Just goes to show, you gotta stay ready for the unexpected. And you always need to stick by the folks who have your back.
Didn't you say you tamed the wastes all by your lonesome?
Well, I had some help.
Oh, yeah. You still haven't told me where you met, you know, him.
Oh, wouldn't you rather hear that story from the big guy himself?
No way! Unlike you, he's got no sense of humor.
You just sit tight while your Uncle Bob thinks about how to tell this next part without giving nightmares.
But I like scary stories!
Hey, no, I was talking about it giving me nightmares. See, this is the point in our story where things get dark. Real dark.
Awesome.